Oh, it's starting to rain. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, the hail is really coming down. Man, I don't know what to do. I kind of want to go back out there, but I also kind of don't. If you're new here, the premise is simple. I asked AI to give me a random coordinate in the middle of nowhere, Utah, to see if I could find treasure. No research, no context, and it sent me here, to one of the most remote spots in the entire country, the Henry Mountains. So I took my 35-year-old van and went out to search those coordinates. But a storm stopped me before the search could really begin. So now I'm heading back, only this time I'm taking backup. My wife and my cat joined me for a 4-day camp out, and with some better gear, I was hoping this time would be different. Hey, Whiskey. That's a cool spot. Is that a comfy spot? He's so funny. He's attacking my head on top of the canvas. Cuckoo. And surprise, surprise, as soon as I started getting ready to go, a huge storm rolled in and locked us down for the day. We made the most of it and got cozy and spent the day playing games and watching movies. Over the night, the temps dropped and the storm brought snow to the higher reaches of the mountains. But by morning, the weather was cleared and it was perfect to go exploring. Last time, I was running back to my bike in the middle of a hailstorm, and after 5 hours of driving, 6 miles of biking, and 2 miles of hiking, I only came back with this and a wet t-shirt. But I left a lot of questions on the table. So I'm going back, and this time, there's a couple things different. I have a much, much nicer metal detector now. This thing can pick up fine gold and artifacts alike, and there's no storm coming. You want to come with me?
Good luck, baby.
What do you think I'm gonna find? Another tuna can? Probably. Same deal as last time. Stash the bike, hike up now. So I need to go that way. I overshot the coordinates by quite a bit. It's hard to navigate out here with all of these steep creeks and embankments, so I'm working my way down to where the coordinates are, but this is not particularly easy. So someone suggested that I could take another route, and I figured I'd try that out. But that hike was way harder in. It was way steeper and a lot more muds and puds. Pretty close to the coordinates. I'm back. Well, almost. Actually, I double checked, and my original spot from the last video was about 50 yards down that way. This is closer to the coordinates. I think I looked at the map, zoomed out, thought I was on it, and look there. Like I said, I was stressing out a little bit from the hailstorm, but this is much closer to the coordinates. Actually, they're like on this hillside here somewhere. So this is a spot where we'll look in here, see if we can find anything. I'm really excited. I have a vastly improved metal detector this time. This is a Minelab Gold Monster 1000. This thing can pick up tiny gold and artifacts. So I've used it one time, and that was yesterday to test it out. So bear with me, I'm learning too. That's new. Plastic shovel, very important for metal detecting. And this guy. Always nice. This particular metal detector is really chirpy, so you have to balance it. I don't exactly know what that means, but Jeff Williams does it and he's a master. He actually likes this metal detector. It's kind of why I got it. All right, let's just, like, I'm 90% sure that's just a hot rock. Oh, maybe not. I'm just gonna look around. I'm just gonna do a sweep first. See, I think that's just a hot rock. Yeah, all that signal is just coming from this rock. So this tool is really good at discerning metal and gold. Ow. Oh. Yep, I think that's a rock. Really likes this rock, I guess. Oh. It'll have a different note if it's gold. This all sounds like iron. Okay, I got something here. I think it's hidden in the rocks here. I'll bring my big camera closer. And this rock is really mineralized. So I bet this is just another hot rock. Like, you see all this iron in here? I'm gonna move the rock and see. Oh. Oh, look at that. There's something here. It's like a old Pepsi can? That's cool. Look at that. It was just it was probably washed up in the creek. And these rocks fell on it. Well, that is an old Pepsi can. If someone can date this, that would be great. Okay, well that's another find. We found the other half of that guy's lunch. I'm curious if that's all that was, or if the rock is. Yeah, see, look. The rock is also irony. There's a squirrel in the trees who is deeply unhappy with me here. He keeps squawking at me. I might walk up the creek a little bit because I'm not finding anything over here. So I'm gonna walk up the creek just a little bit and see if I can find anything else. Oh, well, not metal, but just found this sitting over there. Maybe it's also the rest of that guy's lunch. It's like an old beer bottle, but perhaps very old. I don't know. Could someone date this for me? There's no other markings on it. What is that? Anheuser? An old Anheuser? That's pretty cool. I searched quite a lot around here and I couldn't find anything else. So did ChatGPT send me 20 hours, 5 hours there, 5 hours back, 5 hours there, 5 hours back to find someone's lunch from 60, 70 years ago? Maybe. But On my way back, I'm gonna stop back at that creek I found some gold and see if I can get any more luck. I don't wanna spend all day here because I know there's gold in that creek. So I'm gonna go back there and check it out. And it's not too far from these coordinates. Bummer. Maybe I'm just missing it. Someone else, you guys have the coordinates? You guys can come double check my work. All right. I don't know what it is about this place, but it was crystal clear skies like an hour ago when I got here. And now it's kind of snowing, even though it's pretty warm. Clouds. See, people are like, why didn't you check the weather? And it's like, I did. This place just has a mind of its own, I guess. Like a road. These aren't really roads. They don't really go anywhere. And here's a ancient God, that's so weird. Okay, that is just crazy. There's a bridge, or what's left of a bridge right there, that leads to nothing. Trying to get down into the slot canyon here. This looks like a way I can make it in. I didn't find any treasure in our coordinates, but I'm not too far and I'm back in the slot canyon and I know there's gold down here. So I'm going to take like an hour and just look with the pan and a shovel. There's this nice bend in the creek here. I think I'm gonna start here and see if I get lucky. Two little specks of gold. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at the size of that guy. Oh my God. We finally get a good one. Let's go. Let's go. Hitting some good gold. That one I showed you guys, and then I got another decent piece too. That might have been even same size or bigger than the other one. But I promised my wife that I'd be back at 2, and it's already past 2, so I gotta get back. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe I can convince her to come down here. A slot canyon, some gold, a nice hike. Even though she's not super into gold panning, it didn't take a lot to convince Dora to trek back into the desert with me, get out of the sun, and sit by a nice, cool creek. So we headed about 2 miles down the wash, and we couldn't leave whiskey behind. Gold and treasure aren't the only surprises out here, and even though it's extremely remote, there's evidence of people trying to make a life out here. On the way, we came across an old cabin, and the European and my wife didn't appreciate the bullet holes through the windows, the potential Black Widow stronghold, the saw that doubled as a hat hanger, or the super creepy kid blanket in the corner. So we kept going. She has never found a piece of gold, but I am going to change that. We're going to change that, because I'm pretty sure there's one like right here. Don't look too, she's not that excited about it. She doesn't know what it feels like yet. Are you gonna show us where the gold is? Lead us to the gold, little one!
Come after me, I'll show ya.
That's a cute little guy, huh?
Oh my gosh, okay, get it off of me.
So I'm gonna get you some pay dirt, and then you're gonna pan it, and I'm pretty sure you'll find something. I was getting pretty lucky in this spot here. Okay, now you wanna take that and just toss it. Nice, that's great. So what you're doing is you're getting all the gold to the bottom. the front bottom?
I remember your videos and everything you watched. The guy, the big red hair guy.
With a big beard? And Herd!
Shake it violently.
Shake it violently! The goals aren't gonna come out! Can't believe my wife just referenced Dan Herd. I'm proud, man. Good job. Nice.
Yes, baby. Yes.
So just one little layer at a time. You're gonna spin the spin it. Just there you go. And spin it back. And you see how that stuff comes off? On until you have like almost nothing. Look at that. That's a piece of gold right there. Already you can see a piece of gold. Do you see how bright and shiny that is compared to everything else in there? Oh my gosh, she already got a piece of gold and barely panned it back. You see a couple little ones in there?
2, 3.
Keep going, keep going. I bet there's more underneath that black sand. There's always more. That's not true. There's not. Oh, look at that! Look at that right there. That's a great piece right there. That is a good piece right there. Got your first piece? Tell me how it feels. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm going. Right. So why did AI send me to those coordinates? Was it because someone in an obscure journal wrote about finding gold and losing his lunch in that exact spot? I'm not sure, but I can see its logic. It put me in a spot with the potential of finding gold. It put me on a dry wash where treasure could have been naturally collected. It put me off private land and off claims. Essentially, it gave me the best shot of finding something. Or maybe it was trying to teach me a lesson. That treasure isn't found at the bottom of a pan or the end of a metal detector, but in the company of the people and cats we love even in the most remote places. It's the bike rides, the hikes, the sounds, the smells, all the small moments of magic that add up to become a treasure chest full of good memories. Either that, or AI was just pranking me. All I know for certain is that I tried my best to find the reason why AI sent me to look for treasure there. And hey, you have the coordinates now. So if you don't think I did a good enough job, it's all yours. Thanks for watching.